Hello, hello, hello. Oh, welcome to the stream. One second. Camera. Ah, there we go. I had to restart the camera, but it's all fine now. Right, okay, here we are. So today I wanted to do something a little bit simpler than what I normally do. I normally create my underwear focus stuff, but I have an idea and I'm hoping that this will kind of work out how I'm hoping. We'll see. I think that's what I really like about kind of fashion design in general is that there is a kind of whimsy and experimentation to it that I for one thoroughly enjoy. Right. I think that that will need to go to that actually might need to be lower, but that's fine. I can do that in a moment. Right. So I'm going to put that I think there. Um, Now I said I wanted this to be lower. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's carry on. Um, okay, now I need to do the, I do enjoy that you can always just press backspace if you're not happy with the placement. I don't want this to be exact. I want it to be slightly off. Okay, not that much off, or not off in that direction. I want it off this way. There we go. And okay, that one I yep, that's fine. And then slightly longer. And then that one will match up. There we go. And this is now going to, I think what I'm going to do for this one is I'm actually going to flip the normals. Yeah, there we go. And make it, I'll make this one high. Okay, I should have made it, wait. Do I need to flip the normals again? Fine, whatever. Okay, I'm happy with that. And now if I just take this and I'm going to unfold with symmetrical sewing so that I can just sew both sides together really easily. So it should be the opposite sides if I've done this correctly. Lovely. Okay, that's not the right one. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, so let me make the other. So I need this measurement, which is 328. And I'm not going to try and do that manually. I'm just going to go to 328 because I actually do want that to match. Press OK. Okay, that's fine. And perfect. I need to see if that's, yeah, that's what I thought. This, I definitely, no, this I want to be down there. Lovely. And I do think that, let's give that more of a curve. Right, and then if I unfold this with symmetrical sewing as well, put this here, this one here, and I actually want another one of these, but I want it to be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Only half. Okay, so again, that's 359, so 333.3. Press OK, and it should do the other side as well. Lovely. And then I'm going to copy that and paste it. Wait, nope. Let's escape. I actually want to mirror paste it. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to use this one because it's all one side, so it should be fine. This one needs to go to there. I've just realized the mistake I've made. Let's undo that. So, because this has symmetrical sewing, I actually don't want it to have symmetrical sewing. So let's delete that one. Let's take that and let's delete that line. I'm committing. I'm committing to the bit. And I'm going to make a symmetrical pattern instead so that it, sorry about that, so it adds to the, right, so this will go that way, and then if I do it on this side, oh, that's going to be, let me let it sew first. Okay, I think those might have been on the wrong side. So let's have a look. Okay. What's caught? Something's caught. Oh, I see. Let's get rid of that. Do this. And Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset its 3D pattern shape. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So now I need to so this to there, and it should do it on the other side for me. Lovely. Okay, so now next bit. Okay, this one might be more challenging because I don't know if it. So I'm going to. Okay, so. Whoops. So let's cut and sew that. Let me go to fabrics because what I want is. That'll do. But what I want it to do is I want it to be get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and move that down to 4. And then I'm thinking colour I'm not going to use in this. I'm gonna go with this because I think I'm going to go for like a I miss all of my custom fabrics that I had before it updated. They were good. Yeah, I need to, because I had like a fabric I really liked called Polysteel, which was like really, really thick. I like that all the fabrics now do have like an image on them. Because like when they're like this, oh, okay, this might do. Okay, that might be. Is that too much? No, I think that works. Okay, now I need to do the front. So let's stop simulation. Should probably save. What is this? I feel like sometimes when I stream, I live so dangerously and I don't save. I let it all. So. Okay, so now I'm saving it. Oh, I have saved it. So now I can do this. Okay, it has to be at a right angle so that it can meet up on the other side because I want a straight, not a sweetheart, neckline. Okay, so now it sort of looks like it doesn't have a top, but it does, and it's got like a weird angle just underneath the bust. Perfection. Right, now the question is how far does that come up? So now what I need to do is I need to go here and just slightly down. And curve it upwards, even though on the body it's going to curve slightly downwards, which you'll see when I zoom out. Yeah. And I feel like okay, I think I prefer it with this. I wish you could favorite fabrics and like keep them up near the top. Right, so this one is going to be this, and this fabric I want to make it 5. I've just realised that I don't actually have thickness on, so I won't see it. There we go. And this. Did I? So that's the collision. So there we go. Right, I'm thinking. What was I thinking? I think I was thinking. I was thinking green, but orange is my favorite color. No, I think I'll go with the green I was thinking before. I was thinking. I don't know about that. Yeah, let's go tennis ball. Colors are challenging. Okay, let's go with that. Which would make this. Yep, I don't like that. Definitely don't want any of that. Okay, so okay, I just wanted to check those are in the right space. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a garment I've already made. Actually, no, I'm just going to. No, I'm just going to make it from scratch, I think. I hate that sometimes that gets in the way. Me trying to. There we go. Click the dots. Right. So now, I think I need to use the full sewing thing because I've made a gap. But that should sew on both sides. And I'm hoping that will do that automatically so I don't have to layer it. Perfection. Okay, so now I can move this down ever so slightly so it doesn't get in the way, and then I can copy and paste it. I'm just going to. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What I want to do want to do is move these. Okay, so let's move this over there. Wait, that, oh, that's the front. So that's the back. So this and this need to go over here because for some reason I'm putting the back on this side. Yeah, the back should actually be on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Anywho. I could change the layers so that it automatically sits like on top or underneath, but usually it's pretty good about working out, especially with the newer updates, what needs to be on top and what needs to be underneath. So I don't think I need to do that. Okay. Okay, now let's offset internal line. Is that doing it? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's offset as internal line. Let's make it 20. Press OK. And let's offset as internal line. That's not what I want. Okay, let's do this instead. Let's put this at 20. Press OK. And now I have a line that I can draw on. Oh wait, I think I did that the wrong way around anyway. Let's offset as internal line. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. What I want to do now is what I want to do is wait, did I do that right? Let's have a look. Nope, no I didn't. I want this line cut, so there we go. And that becomes that. I want to cut and sew that. That becomes that. And that becomes that. Oh, I've still done it the wrong way around, haven't I? Other side. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to do. And then this one. Be offsets internal line, okay. Cut and sew. you go. Okay, there is an offset here in the sewing that I need to fix. So that get rid of, that extend to the end, and then there extend that all the way to the end. Then it all matches up. And it should fade out of existence. Lovely. Right, and I feel like I need a different fabric. Now, what would I like to pick? I'll go with this one. I might use that for this. I'm going to change the colour though, get rid of that. Okay, so let's cut it up. There we go. Okay, I'm also realizing that this should be this, and this should be that, and that can go. Right, and now, oh, I'm actually going to get rid of one of these. Well, I'm not going to get rid of it, I'm going to replace it. I'm going to move that. Remove that. I'm going to get rid of that symmetrical editing and make this a symmetrical pattern with sewing, but move it to the right. So that's the back, this is the front. Move it to the front and just I don't have the symmetrical editing anymore, so I need to do that manually. There we go. Right, now, the thing that I want to do is I'm going to whoops. I only want to move this along. That'll do. Excuse me. Okay. Yep, I like it. A little bit offset, a little bit off-putting. was just thinking, can I do a mirror paste on this? And I indeed can. Alright. Right, now, can I take these and copy them? Okay, I do think it would be more interesting to have a pattern that kind of augments that kind of like Gestalt principle. Gestalt principle, like the Gestalt principle sense of wanting things in an order to match like a particular sensibility. Because you know, like the human brain, it likes patterns, it likes things that make sense. I kind of like offsetting that by doing something slightly different, by not having both sides be even. I don't know, it pleases me somehow. Like a breaking of the mold sort of thing. Let's have a look. Alright, and let's do one more. I don't think I can make that any bigger. In fact, I think I might need to make them both slightly smaller. Right, so because I do want is that still bigger than that? Yes. Right, nice. Okay, so I'm going to save because I don't know if this is going to work without crashing, because I've definitely had issues with this before. So let's take this. I just realized there's a much simpler way of doing this. I could just double click. Right, and I'm also going to double click that, double click that, double click that, double click that. Because I want to concentrate on the inside ones first. So I think I'm going to convert it to a hole rather than... Oh, that worked fine. Okay, I'm also going to... I'm not going to convert these to holes. I'm going to... No, I am going to convert them to holes. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Let's do cut and sew. Is that going to work? Okay. It did it. Wait, that's the wrong one. Because that's the one the skirt is made out of. I want this one. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take each of these little circles and I'm going to just stretch them a little bit, just a tiny bit, and I'm also going to give them additional thickness of just 1.5, I think. Oh right, I have to do it with the other side. Let's move it down. That's stuck. Right, I am also going to give this an additional thickness of 4 and a collision of 5. going to take this, 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 and that. I'm going to copy them. I'm going to go to that's the back, front, paste. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay, I'll have to do bit by bit. Or I'll just take these two. These are the same size. Oh, right. I made them holes. That's fine. I actually don't need them to be the same size. That's 1, 2, and 3. I might do a 4th one. So let's cut and sew these. Let's move this up so that I can see what I'm doing. So you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Wait, are you the same? No. Okay. Well, one of you is the same. I feel like that was inevitable though. Right, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 6. And then I'm going to take you, and make you 4. Take you and you. Right. Oh, right, because whatever the opposite is has to be the same. So you're 6. So let's make you 9. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now I need a different material. Let me do button. Okay, so now I wanted a sash, and I want it to be one long piece of fabric, so I'm going to do it like this. What? Okay, fine. I'll make it smaller. I can always elongate it later. Okay, there we go. I do need some internal ellipses. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Right, converted those to holes so that I can sew them to themselves. Okay, so okay, I didn't think I could do that, but that's fine. All right. Oh. I'm hoping that will wrap around the body. I think I will do the layer. I'll make that layer 3 just for now, and then turn it to layer 0 once it's kind of gone all the way around. Because sometimes I don't need to do this. As you saw at the beginning, it just kind of, you know, does it itself, so it's not really necessary. Oh, but now I need this on the other side. There we go. We'll kind of hang down the side of that. And need that. Oh gosh, I don't want to clip through the arm, because it will cause a whole host of problems. Alright, it's doing it. But while it's doing that, I'm just going to put an internal shape about here. And no, I have to do the segment. Oh wait, no, I just pressed the wrong one. There we go. Because now what I want to do is I'm going to create I do want it to be slightly wider. And then close. And then actually I'll do this one first, I think. Whoops, too far. Okay, that is it's just placed ridiculously far away. Okay, I don't think it needs to be as wide as I've made it actually. And I actually don't think this is the best fabric for this. I might Actually, I'm overcomplicating this. I could just draw a rectangle. There we go. One of the things I really like about the sewing is I can move this to wherever I deem fit. Oh, I am realizing that I've put those in the wrong place though. Okay, let's delete that, because where I want that is actually what I want to do is I want to close, reduce that, and I want to unfold it as a symmetrical pattern so that when I sew from there to there, that's coming round, it needs to sew from there to there. Okay, it's still not giving me the look I was hoping for. I think it was better before. Ooh, this fabric is cool. It's like kind of like effervescent. That is gorgeous. Right, so that apply. Okay, this could be a little bit tighter, but that's fine. That's the reason why I okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take these, make these 3. Yes, I accept the consequences of my actions. I make this 0 again. And then I want to take this, oh no, I just want to take all 3 of these, turn off the simulation, and move these up. Sorry, heard a weird noise. I feel like this does need another colour to kind of offset it. I didn't really like the yellow. I didn't feel great about that. I think blue's a bit too harsh. Pink is interesting, but it's just not quite. feel like I kind of want to change that to this material. Oh, right, of course. The other thing I'm going to do after I press save is I'm so let's move that up further. I feel like I should have done them all together. Right, so if I do these and these, and then just yeah, I might have to do them separately. So let's I'm just looking over at my my temperature. Well, the computer's temperature. I like to keep it in my mind's eye. Well, there we are. All finished. Not sure about the colors. I definitely feel like it needs some patterns. But and it doesn't have my classic object head. Where? I need more poses where hands are up. Wait, can I apply this to this mannequin? Let's have a look. pretty happy with that, actually. That was the intent, and it has been realized. Better save a picture. Well, thank you for joining me here for some fun 3D modeling. I had fun. I hope you did too. And I hope to see you in the next stream. And please do check out my Patreon, where I actually share some of the 3D modeled scenes that I do with my patrons, and you can actually buy them yourself. So usually everything I make is for a piece of artwork. So this will be going somewhere in the saloon scene that I am currently modeling. I also show different like sneak peeks behind the scenes of things that I'm doing. So please do like, subscribe, share, and check out some of my stuff on Instagram and join the Patreon. The tiers are all the same. It's kind of whatever you can give. I'm happy to have you part of my community and help me and help support me do more fun artistic endeavors. I'm hoping to do more digital experiments and exhibitions, and so the Patreon really helps towards those things. And every tier gets exactly the same as every other tier because, you know, I appreciate anyone supporting me and I don't want to have like a hierarchical system. I think that's unfair. So, you know, the £1 tier gets the same as the £3 tier, gets the same as the £30 tier if you have it to give. If not, please do still just follow and like and share, and I'm happy to have you part of the community. And you're also welcome to be part of the Discord if you're a paying Patreon. So lots of things in the works, lots of things going on. It's all very exciting. I'm excited. I hope you are too. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye!